Everyone looking for the alternative of GameStop and AMC. There's two stocks, guys, might replace GameStop and AMC for the next squeeze because they already jumped almost 1,000 and almost 2,000% for one of them, and their volume hitting over 1 billion. AMC and GameStop, even during the squeeze, didn't hit this volume, and this is an indication that many apes jumping for those stocks. So we have to discuss those two stocks alternative play for the next squeeze. And of course, we're going to discuss GameStop and AMC and what's going to happen to them if they jumped as well. So let's dive deeper and discuss those alternative stocks for GameStop and AMC and how we play them and how we make our profit because they jumped in just 1 week, guys. 1,000%. I don't make this up. It's just already happened. It's not glitch, guys. This is already happened. Over 1,000%, not just 1,000%, but over 1,000% in just 1 week. Again, guys, we always do update for many stocks, and of course on our Discord and Patreon, where we do our live streaming every day. Today we did a really great hunt for a few stocks. As you can see here, we closed our trade for this one, AKTS, which actually right now is dropping big time after we took our profit, of course, around the $1.83. And of course, the other stock that we traded for today is BNED. Of course, this is the one that we have to discuss today. And of course, let's dive deeper and discuss what we should do for GameStop and AMC and two alternative stocks that we already hunted before. First, we've got FFIE, and the second, we've got BNED. And of course, if we go on the unicorn hunt, we see that FFIE already had our profit taken. We already discussed this before. And of course, BNED, we traded today, and we did a really good profit for BNED, as you can see here, this one, and BNED, which is BuzzFeed, not BuzzFeed, but the other one, yes. We can see it here. Yes, Barnes and Noble Education, where we exited around the $1.83 for this one. So we have to discuss those two guys because the volume was 1 billion. Right now is pulling back. Of course, for FFIE is pulling back much harder, and this is the one that did almost 1,000% or over 1,000%. Look at this. It jumped on the 10th of May before the squeeze of GameStop and AMC. Around the 13th of May, yes, with GameStop and AMC, and did 7,000%. Oh man, not 1,000, guys, 7,000% in 4 days just for FFIE, guys. For BNED, this one jumped on the 13th, or no, this one was late pump. It was on the 17th after GameStop went down. Many apes bought this one and jumped 500%. So BNED, guys, it's kind of have a more potential because it's just pumped 500%, and FFIE already did 7,000%. So everybody jumping the wagon on BNED after, look at this, after GameStop and AMC went down, this one on the 17th of May. Let me just show you exactly what happened. And GameStop went down around the 14th, okay? Once we hit the 17, we hit this bottom, okay? Once we enter in this consolidation zone, we've got the jump for BNED. Many apes actually jump in on this one, and that's why we did 500%. While AMC and GameStop were sleeping, this one were jumping. In just 6 days, we did 500%. So we have to discuss what's the game plan for BNED. At least this one look stronger than FFIE because FFIE, guys, right now is on the downside. So even FFIE already did 7,000%. This is normal, guys, that we're gonna have a pullback. Look at this pullback, guys. We already did 70% down. So this is normal because we already did 70,000% up. So we for FFIE, we have to discuss where we buy the dip. For BNED, we have to discuss where we buy around the squeeze because it's still holding and it's still game on, just 500%. But first, guys, we have to discuss GameStop and AMC. Then we discuss FFIE and BNED and how we play them. As we said, guys, FFIE and BNED in Reddit and all the social media, everybody talking about them for replacement for AMC and GameStop if they didn't squeeze. However, right now, AMC and GameStop is quieting down, holding down. We don't have any selling pressure. Right now, the buying pressure and selling pressure is kind of even. That's why we don't have any movement up or down. So there's a chance. Still, there is a chance. We don't want to rule out the possibility of squeeze for GameStop. Why? Because it happened before. While everybody's sleeping and everybody never focusing on GameStop, boom, GameStop will squeeze. That's why we already have alert on the 25.30. You should put the same in order to never miss this breakout that might happen in after hours in a pre-market. If it happens in pre-market, we're going to discuss it live as normal for our King and Elite members, where you can join us, of course, on our Patreon, guys, if you want to have access to this live streaming, where we do it every day, guys, to catch mini stocks early. 2 hours and 30 minutes before the market opened. Today it was for AKTS, guys. It was perfect trade in the pre-market, as you can see here. Let me just show you exactly what's happened in the pre-market. We have a good entry for this one, guys. We have AKTS. Yes, AKTS, as you can see here, the entry was perfect over this support. We took our profit twice. We entered around this breakout from this flag around the 30. Then we took profit around the 50. As you can see here, we said the 41 is the breakout zone. And this was 2 hours and 30 minutes before the market opened, guys. Because after the market opened for AKTS, let me just show you what happened for this one. This one flushed down. Let me just show you AKTS. And if we go to it, you see what's happened? Flush down. After we entered here, guys, we took profit there. Look at this, bumping down. So that's why trading in pre-market is better, because there is no shocks. Once the market opened, the shark came and ate this one. So that's why we always trade in the pre-market, and once the market opened, you could go to sleep. So this is not our objective here. We have to focus on GameStop and AMC. As we said, GameStop and AMC, we have a bit of green, and we might have another jump because AMC is still holding the bottom, $3.65. Resistance still out on the $5.83. Nothing changed, guys. Any price below and between the support and resistance, we don't gonna have any action. No volume, there is no action until we break the resistance around the orange line for AMC. The $5.83 for GameStop is the 25.27. Nothing changed. Just put alert over there. Now let's move to FFIE first, then BNED, guys. Those the stocks that we have to focus on, because everybody jumping for those new squeezed stocks that already jumped 7,000%, guys. It's more than GameStop before. It went really crazy, ballistic in just 4 days. 7,000. This is crazy. Even crypto markets, kind of this kind of a coin market, you know, because coin market can go 7,000, 10,000, 50,000, but not stock market. But this is what was kind of unicorn, as we call it here, because it is not normal. Now there's a chance to buy the dip before the rip, because you see here we have a big seller, big buyer, and big seller. Now we don't have 90 degrees jump down, but we have a consolidation slowly. So the price is about to squeeze from this flag, guys, and we're gonna have the confirmation for that right around this orange line. You see this? Perfect, guys, perfect. If we broke this level, oh man, we might have a huge squeeze up. Again, this is not financial advice, guys. Always you do your due diligence and never follow me blindly. This is important, okay? And of course, the support that we should watch out for if we don't want to have a flush is the 68.70, guys. This one is high risk, high reward, okay? Because if we flush from the 68, we're gonna have a huge flush first around the 38, then the 21. Why? Because the short will add their position here, and then we could have a reversal an entry around the 39 and the 21. This is will be a big jump down. Let me just show you another 60%, and here another 50%. However, if we reverse, oh brother, we're gonna have a 50% reversal. So we have to time the reversal wisely. So that's why right now we're still trending down. The good reaction, guys, if we broke before even testing the 68, hallelujah, it means this one will squeeze faster and go toward the 164, $2.25. So those two profit taken will be hit first. And let me just show you how much we can do from now. Oh man, 100% and 50%, of course, for FFIE, and the other level, of course, is around the $3.85, and if we squeeze, we might have the $6.50. So FFIE looking pretty good and could squeeze pretty soon because we're still in the bullish run. Look at this huge jump, guys. Boom, huge bump. So once you see it in the big picture, we're still in bullish trend. Once you see it in smaller picture, if you cut or if you get cut buying around the on the top around almost the 4, yes, you will be pretty in red. So that's why we always suggest to enter and exit quickly with your profit, because if you get cut at the wrong place, man, oh brother, I don't suggest anybody to average down. Okay, this is not wise to average down on those stocks. The wise thing is to enter and exit. Next, we got BNED. This one look much stronger. We already traded today, guys. On our live streaming, we traded AKTS, of course, and we traded BNED. And of course, as we said, we took our profit before the pullback, because now is $1.08 again, around where we exited. Why? Because we suggested to exit before the market open, because in the market open we have a flush, then the market go up and down, so I don't want to hold. That's why we exited from this trade, and now there's a chance to break and make the short cover around the $1.35. How in the time being we need to hold the 75. If we don't hold the 75 by tomorrow, guys, yes, we're gonna have a flush for this one. Even if we have a flush, I would be more than happy to enter over the 40. I'm not gonna be like this one is game over. No, it's still game on, because we already did 500%. Look at this. We have this jump, the first pump, the second pump, the third pump. So this one has just third pump, so it's just started. As long as we hold here, the 75 is mean the big buyer is still there, and there's a chance for another jump toward the 171, $2.25. Let me just check how much we can do. Oh, brother, 100% and 50%. Both of them can do 100%, guys. BNND and FFIE. 100%. We might do it in one day easily, like because today we did almost 100%, or even in a few hours. But we have to hold over the 75. This is a really critical area to hold, at least for this week, because we're gonna have a long weekend next week on Monday, because we have a Memorial Day where the market will be closed. We might have a bit of volatility on Friday, so be careful, guys. A lot of people will close their trade before the market close, because we're gonna have volatility, news drop in this long weekend, because we might have a gap up or a gap down. Of course, we're gonna cover all of them live on our live streaming tomorrow, 30 minutes before the market opens. So join us, guys. And of course, if you want early access, you can actually join our Discord for our pre-market live streaming 2 hours and 30 minutes before the market opens. Thank you for watching, and see you by tomorrow.